to the deepest secrets of different bills. At Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed, yeah. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it, yeah. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down, see me winning, you ain't like me.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Now let's listen, let's get straight into this video. Today what we're gonna talk about are the top 5 post scoring builds on NBA 2K22. And again, like, you really can just break down post scorers into 2 different categories. You got your traditional post hooking, you know, like paint mashing, 7'3" post scorer, and then you have like the next category is which those post scorers that are a little bit more finesse and have a little bit more of the things. Some like they have to have post fade, some like they be able to shoot a little more or in that type of deal. But you're really going to see most of the post scorers are going to be the 7'3" dominant paint mashers, and of course that's how we're going to start it off. So the first build we're going to look at today is going to be the paint beast, right? Here you want to go center with this one. You're going to see throughout this video to be center and power forward depending on what we're working with, but they all will have post takeover. Okay, so you want to go center with this one. You want to go pure blue, and you want to go with the strength invert. That's all that you really need to worry about, is just the strength invert. Okay, because when you go 7'3", that's all that really matters. Nothing else is going to be high anyway. Obviously here, nothing new. We're just going to max out the close shot, the standing dunk, and the post hook. We're going to skip all this. We're going to go ahead and go with our post control. We're going to max that all the way out. We're going to go 58 on our pass accuracy. Then we're going to max out everything but the steals. Okay, the steals we're going to go to 54, right? And then max out everything else. So you're going to get the maximum amount of badge upgrades you can get on your defense, which is 14. So you're looking at 31, 15, and 14. Again, this is a really toxic build. Body type you want to go to fine. You want to go 7'3". On my weight, I actually go 260 because this 260 allows you to get the 99 strength. Some people like to max it all the way out, and that's perfectly fine. But once your strength is 99, it's 99. So what I try to salvage here is just a little bit of speed, acceleration, and vert that I possibly can. You can max out the weight all you want to. It will change the name, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter. I'm making a paint beast. If you max out the weight, it's a glass clean lockdown. Doesn't matter, other than to me, you know, I just know that I just want to have a little bit of speed, and that in the 30s, like it adds up, like it all adds up, all right? So now, you know, I have 99 strength because you know you get a +8 to your physicals, but now I have a 50 speed, right? I mean, is 50 like game breaking? No, but it's better than having in the 30s, right? And then of course on the finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, rebound, you get a +4 there. So you get the 99 close shot, 99 standing dunk, and 99 post hook. Of course, this 99 standing dunk, you will get the big man contact dunks. And then your pass accuracy is a 60. You get that 97 post control, 80 interior and defense, and 87 block with 84 offensive, defensive rebound. Now keep in mind, this is a traditional paint master. You have 30 Hall of Fame badges to work with. That's a lot of badges, and these badges aren't going to like acrobat and you know, like all the other type stuff. These badges are going to straight post moves. Hall of Fame post man technician, Hall of Fame back down punisher, Hall of Fame drop step, Hall of Fame deep hooks, Hall of Fame pro touch, right? Hall of Fame grace under pressure, Hall of Fame putback. Like, I mean, and even then, that's only probably like 24 badges right there. So you still got like 6 left over. I'm talking about the build is toxic. It's by far one of the ones when you go to the 1v1 court, you're going to see this, right? 1v1 court on the stage, it's this type of build. It's very hard to defeat. It's still one of the, like, I guess you can say one of the Mount Rushmore builds in 2K. A lot of people hate it, but this is one of the builds, right? So again, with Shaq at the top too, that's crazy. Now, we're not going to go over badges due to the time constraints. So now let's head over to the second build, okay? All right, my nephews and nieces. So now we're looking at the second post-scoring build, and this post-scoring build has a little bit more versatility as far as mobility, as this gets more contact dunks. And this right here is going to be the glass cleaning finisher. Now, this is not your traditional glass cleaning finisher that you're used to with the pure red or the red and blue. This is going to be the power forward, and this is actually going to be coming from the yellow and the blue pie chart. Okay, so again, we're gonna go this time with speed and vert. Strength is not the most important thing with this one. And then what you're gonna do is now you're gonna max out your close shot. You're gonna skip your driving layup. You're gonna max out your driving dunk, your standing dunk, and your post hooks. Okay, and then for 19 badge upgrades. Then you're gonna max out your free throw and your post fade. That's gonna give you 7 shooting badges. And then what you're gonna do here is max out your post control and then go 50 for 9 playmaking badges on your pass accuracy. Then you wanna max out your interior defense, your perimeter defense. You wanna go 54 on your lateral quickness, max out your block, your offensive and your defensive rebounding. Usually you don't really care about your lateral quickness and your interior, but I was just trying to get the 11 badges. If you wanted to, you can take away your lateral and you can take away your perimeter. That will give you just 9, but then you could go ahead and put that on your mid-range, okay? That's all I would recommend, or you can go like this. So you could do this right here if you wanted to. There's actually no right or wrong answer. I just wanted to show both versions. I don't know if I put 2 here. You can go 10. So you actually can go 19, 11, 10, and 9. I know some people do value that mid-range, which is nothing wrong with that. So if you want to go this route, you can. Actually, I kind of look at it, I kind of like it. I know that 11 is like something that is really good to have, but again, you are a post scorer. Usually post scorers are just for the 1v1. They can go on the 2v2, but you need to have a lockdown with you. But again, it's really your preference. On your body type, you do want to go built here. You want to go 6'11", right? You want to get your weight all the way down to 205, right? And then you want to max your wingspan out. So now let's just talk about a few things here. Again, you get that +8. So this build here has a ridiculous 82 speed, 80 vert with an 80 acceleration with an 80 vert. You also get the 81 driving dunks. So you are able to get the big man contact dunks, the big man elite contact dunks, and you're able to get the pro driving contact dunks, which is crazy. You also get that forward. You get a 68 mid-range with a 77 post fade. You still get that ridiculous 97 post control. And remember, this is Hall of Fame, but you remember all your post badges are in finishing. So that's where this build here, you will not have the crazy amount of Hall of Fame badges. So there's a sacrifice there. So you do need to go a lot, bronze, silver, and gold need to be utilized. You can go Hall of Fame on a couple. The only ones I think you should go Hall of Fame with are the ones that are going to be like the posterizer and then maybe the deep hooks. But other than that, everything else should be gold, bronze, and silver. Defensively, you will also have a 69 interior, which really doesn't matter. It's really the blocks, which is going to be the 83 block, the 80 offensive rebound, and the 86 defensive rebound. Once again, you do have post takeover. And then here you have it, my nephews and nieces. We have the glass cleaning finisher, okay? Again, we're not going over badges. Let's head over to that third build. All right, my nephews and nieces, so now we're looking at the third build, and the third build is going to be more of that finesse type, more like the Jokic type build. It's going to be called a finisher. You do want to go power forward here. The pie chart that we're going to use is pretty unique. It's going to be the mostly shooting with a little bit of playmaking. And then where we're going to go here is this time we're going to go with the strength and we're going to go with the vert, okay? So we're going to accept the fact that this is not going to be a fast build. You want to max out the close shot, that standing dunk, and that post hook, right, for the 6 finishing. Then you want to max out your mid-range, your 3-point shot, and for your free throw. And then here you want to max out your post control, and then you want to go 60 on your pass accuracy for 9 playmaking badge upgrades. And then here you want to max out your interior defense. You want to max out your lateral quickness. You want to go 42 on your steal, and then everything else is maxed out. So what you're looking at here is 6, 20, 9, and 7. Again, you're limited on the defensive badges, but it's perfectly fine because really the badges that are the most important are going to be the ones that you're going to be able to take care of, and everything else is really going to be depending on your lockdown. So this build definitely is a twos build. You do not want to be on the 1v1 with this one. It just doesn't have enough dominance to where you can just sit there and just say, hey, I mean, honestly, you could, but really, like I said, the first build, the pure blue one, is the one that you can go on 1v1 and go all day because it's the 99s of the post hook that really make it crazy. This build right here is still pretty toxic. Body type, I go compact. You want to go 6'10" with this one and max your weight all the way out, right, to 280. Then you want to get your wingspan and max that all the way out. So now what you're looking at here with the +8 to your physicals, you will have an 82 strength with a 70 vert. And then look at your finishing. You get a 94 close shot. You get a 79 standing dunk with a 75 post hook. And again, with those 6 badges, all you want to do is just get gold pro touch and gold post hooks. That's it. And then on your shooting, you have an 80 mid-range. You have a 78 3-ball with a ridiculous 89 post fade. And then your post control will be an 82. Defensively, looking at a 77 interior defense, an 82 block, 70 offensive, and then a ridiculous 83 defensive rebound. This build is, like I said, it's really toxic. You have a lot of choices here, but as usual, go with that post takeover. And then here you have, my nephews and nieces, we have that finisher build. Now again, we're not going over badges, so now let's head over to that fourth build. All right, my nephews and nieces. So now we're looking at the fourth build. The fourth build we're looking at is going to be the glass clean lockdown. This glass clean lockdown is basically like the stepbrother of the first build, which is that pure blue paint beast, because you're going to go with the finishing and the Hall of Fame defensive pie chart, with the premise of this right here is just going to add a couple more wrinkles. It's going to be able to add a little post fade, and of course you won't go physical. I'm here with the strength and vert. It's going to add a little post fade, but this one's going to have a lot more defense. Okay, so same thing, max out close shot, your standing dunk and your post hook. Max out your free throw and your post fade with this one. Then you want to max out your pass accuracy and your post control for 10 playmaking. Then you just want to max out your interior defense. Then you want to max out your block, your offensive, and your defensive rebound. This, and then that one left over, I just put it on my ball handling, all right? But what you're seeing here is 24, 4, 10, and 21. This build, once again, can be on the 1v1 because it is extremely dominant in what it can do with its height and its strength. The weight that you want to go, body type that you want to go with, I go compact. I do want to go 7'3" again. Then I want to get my weight all the way up to 287. Do not go past that because you do not get lock tape, but you want to go 287 here. You do want to max that wingspan all the way out. And as you see, right, like I was talking about earlier about how the speed, now you see how it's a 36 compared to what the first one was a 50 something. So that, again, that's almost like a 16, 18 attribute swing on speed. So that's the reason why I didn't max that weight all the way out on that first blue one, because you still get the 99 strength. This one I did, and you can see the difference. But you still get the 99 strength here. Again, on the finishing with that +4, you're looking at a 94 close shot, the 99 standing dunk, so you do get the big man contact dunks. You still have a very, very good 85 post hook. And remember, this is Hall of Fame badges here, all right? And then on your shooting, you get a 75 post fade, which is still good enough. Just once you get the fade ace, that's gonna be a good badge to have. And then on your playmaking, you do get the 85 post control. And defensively, things are ridiculous. 97 interior defense, 98 block, and a 95 offensive and defensive rebound, all right? You do want to go again with the post take. And then here you have my nephews and nieces, like we said earlier, this is the glass cleaning lockdown, okay? Now let's head to that final fifth build, okay? All right, my nephews and nieces, so now we're at the fifth and final build, and this fifth and final build is definitely one of the modern day type builds. Very offensive heavy, not really much to the defense. But again, this build can be played on the 3s. This build can be played on the 2s. Don't recommend on the 1v1, but this is definitely an extremely good build. It's gonna perform well. Defensively aside, it's still gonna be able to do well defensively on the rebounding. This is called a finisher. We're going power forward, and you're gonna see why I said this is more of the modern day power forward type builds, center builds you're gonna see, post score builds. We're gonna go mostly finishing with a little bit of shooting. Here what we're gonna do is we're gonna go speed and vert. We're going to max out the close shot. We're going to go 65 on the driving layup. Max out that driving dunk and that standing dunk for 17 finishing. Then we're going to max out everything else here. That's going to give us a ridiculous 21 shooting badges. Then we're going to max out the post control, and then we're going to go 64 with the pass accuracy for 11. Then here we're going to do is just max out lateral quickness, then block, offensive, and defensive rebound, right? So as we know, you get the 5. So you're looking at this 17, 21, 11, and 5. The thing here on the defensive side, interior and perimeter defense, don't even worry about it. Most people don't play defense in the NBA anyway. This is not one of those builds. This is a build that, again, will be able to stay in front of you laterally, but you do have the block and offensive rebound. So this is, like I said, man, like the John Collins of the Nets. Who else? You got Julius Randle. I mean, a lot of really good all-star power forwards that just really, they in open court, they're fast running down the open court. They can shoot it, they can dunk it. But again, they ain't really playing much defense, all right? The body type here, you do want to go built. You want to stay 6'9" with this one. Then you want to go to 193 pounds, all right? Then you want to max your wingspan all the way out. Again, with that +8, what you're looking at is you're going to have a 79 speed with a 79 acceleration and a ridiculous 85 vert, all right? And then on the left with the +4s, you have that 88 driving dunk with 99 standing. So in a 95 close shot. So this right here is going to give you the pro contact dunks off, 1 foot and 2 foot. You also get the big man contact dunks. I'm sorry, you do not get the big man contact dunks. I'm sorry, because you're 6'9". You do not get the big man contact dunks. You get all the other contact dunks, but the big man, right? But then you're shooting, you get a 73 mid-range, you get a 71 3 ball, a ridiculous 89 post fade. So you're going to shoot it really well. Remember, these are gold badges, but you have 21 of them. Your playmaking, you have a 79 post control with a 68 pass accuracy. And then look at the blocks and stuff. You get an 82 block, a 74 offensive rebound with an 81 defensive rebound. So again, this is really solid. You also have the post take with sharp and slasher, but again, we're going with that post takeover. And then here you have it, my nephews and nieces. You have the finisher. And again, right there, John Collins, at the shades of John Collins. So let me know in the comment section what you think about these top 5 post scoring builds. Let me know if I left something out. Let me know if there's something differently that you would have done. I'm definitely would be interested in seeing what y'all thoughts are on this. But other than that, this is your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really soon on the banger, man. And you know, when I say I'm back soon on the banger, you know exactly what day I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
If he caught for a low, we gon' give it to him. Take the stop off the top of no transformer. Remember ducking and dodging on every corner. Doing flip with a beat like a mighty morpher. Told myself to get rich and go ahead.